Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and very good evening to my lecturer, Dr. Suraya, and my fellow friends. So my name is Muaz bin Abdul Malik, and the metric number is 207529.
Hello everyone, my name is Umaibala Rajendran with a matrix number of 205382.
Hello, my name is Adam Muhammad Abdul Izal, and my metric ID is 205481.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Muhammad Samir Saleh Al-Akrabi and my metric number is 199948.
So today we're going to do a role play about the application of unsymmetrical bending in the J bracket. So let's get started.
Good morning everyone. I am the CEO of Youth Technology Enterprise. So for today, we have a problem to be solved. The problem sounds that the J-shaped bracket of the fire extinguisher in the room is started to bend slightly. The bracket has been fixed for 3 years in the room, causing it to start bending. Suggest some modification can be done to the J-shaped bracket to make it more stronger and lasting. I hope everyone could discuss the problem and did the modification can be made. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, boss. So for the introduction, next please. This problem is related to asymmetrical bending. Asymmetrical bending occurs when the plane of bending is not same as or the parallel to the plane containing the cross-section measure theoretical axis. The natural axis will not be perpendicular to the bending plane in the asymmetrical bending. The line of application of the load must pass through the shear center to prevent torsion. If not, the beam will be subjected to combined bending and torsion loading. Next, please. So for our case here is G bracket. The simplest way to wall mount a fire extinguisher is to use the G bracket. The G bracket, as shown in figure, can bend after using it for a long time, or it can break. To make sure that the G bracket can handle the fire extinguisher for the maximum time without bending, some steps can be done. Next, please, for Maz, I'll pass.
So for the first modification that we want to suggest to you is we want to adjust the length of the arm, because when the arms of the bracket increase and the load is applied, the arm will start to bend in the middle part because of its own flexibility. So to reduce the risk of bending in the arms, we need to adjust the length to a smaller value so that the arm will be harder. Besides the shorter distance to the middle part of the arm, the flexibility of the arm will be reduced. So if you want to implement this modification, we need to make sure that there is enough space between the fire extinguisher and the wall which the bracket is pinned with, because we want to make sure that if we put the fire extinguisher at the bracket, the position of the fire extinguisher is in the natural position. So that's it for the first modification.
This is a good suggestion for modification. Do you guys have any other suggestions?
I have another suggestion for this project. I want to modify for the J bracket. We want to change the material that is used to make the J bracket. So first of all, nowadays J bracket are mostly made from mild steel. So we want to change the material mild steel to alloy metal, because first of all, alloy metal have higher durability than mild steel. And second, alloy metal also can withstand higher load in longer term. For example, the weight of the fire extinguisher, which is from 3 kg to 10 kg at most for each type, can make the J bracket to be bent slowly by year. So to reduce the damage or to reduce the replacement cost, we will use the alloy bracket J to use to hang the fire extinguisher, which has high durability in the longer term, so we can reduce the damage that is given to the J bracket. And another point is that some of the alloy is resistant to rust. That can also reduce the damage that will be applied to the J bracket which in the surrounding, which is from the humidity and from the weather. So that's all.
This one is a good suggestion too. Let's continue and finish this presentation first.
Okay, so it's for the, in conclusion, research has been done to maximize the time for the G bracket to hold the fire extinguisher, including the type of the material used to make the bracket and also the length of its arm. It has been seen that because of its own flexibility, the arms of the bracket will begin to bend in central area as the load is applied. This is our suggestion, and thank you very much, boss.
Thank you everyone for your presentation. The modification suggested can be modified in our next project. Although the price of the alloy metal is a little higher, we can still consider it because the price is reasonable for the long-term process. Meanwhile, the reduce in the length of arm also saves some cost for the project. I would like to thank everyone once again for this presentation and the commitment given. Let's work together in our next project. Thanks. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, boss.
Thank you. Thank you very much, boss.
Thank you, boss.